I have to use all my knowledge to get us through this.
One chef.
I didn't choose them to be here.
Two teams.
We've got to win.
Amazing experience.
But everything is about to change. Marco is mixing up the teams.
Mr. Davidson.
Marco is evil, isn't he?
One shot.
I don't really want to be with Jim.
I mean, amongst the girls.
Ooh.
You're on my team. That's fine.
What have you done to this?
We all make mistakes, Jim.
I'm leaving this team.
We have mutiny on our hands.
Can Marco hold it together?
Show me your veal. I got battered so hard. Throw it all away, start again.
Just throw it away.
If I stuck it up his ass, I'm going to punch him in the face.
Just because he's bold, don't take it out on me.
I've never been thrown out of a restaurant in my life.
Welcome to Hell's Kitchen for yet another packed house here. Little tip for anyone opening a restaurant, don't charge for food. Amazing how it boosts the numbers. Tonight sees the second sacking and the return of one of our chefs to the real world, where they'll sleep for 48 hours dreaming only of a curly-haired man with a bandana berating them for no particular reason. Of course, in a week's time, just two celebrities will remain to fight it out head-to-head in the final. Remember, there can only be one overall winner, and that, it only seems fair, is the one with the most votes. So, an unusual twist in yesterday's Masterclass, when Marco asked the trainee chefs to make him breakfast. Obviously, one of Jim's fantasies fulfilled. But would it be eggs Benedict, deviled kidneys, kedgeree, or a bowl of Cocoa Pops?
So we have one of our little masterclasses where you all cook me breakfast. And so you've got ingredients, your choice what you want to do with them.
For breakfast.
Well, I'm just saying you prepare breakfast for me, whatever you want. You've got 8 steaks, so it's 25 minutes.
So straight away, you know, we kind of thought, you know, fried eggs, you know, steak, tomato, mushrooms. Not that I'd ever made a proper fry-up ever. You know, we all kind of got to work.
Oh my God, look at that egg. Is that too bad?
Yeah, do another one.
Can you teach me how to do a sauce, Jimbo?
What sauce do you want? Cut the onion
Onion or mushroom?
You want onion and mushroom?
Onion and mushroom, yeah.
Sauce, sweat them down.
OK.
Right, in there, so a nice bit of butter. And then you can add the sauce, Worcester sauce, reduce it right down.
Yes.
And then you can put your bits of cream in and then let it infuse. OK?
OK, what does that mean?
By mint, and by the mint, son.
I went, surely not. It was so funny. He came over and he went, I'm stood right beside the mincer. And I thought he was talking to me. He was actually beside the mincing machine. I was like, oh, it's a bit rude. It's been a bit on PC today. Oh, that was funny.
Come now then, girls. Come now, bring me what you've got. Come on. OK. Brian, I'm very impressed.
Thank you.
I can eat that
Thank
rather
you.
than ketchup. They're very good.
Thank you.
I love this one. You've got to season your eggs.
He told me about the eggs.
A bit
you did say
bit rare for my liking.
You did say you liked it rare.
What's this?
My sauce, I don't know what I've done with my sauce. I'll have to get more advice on that. I put in lots of Worcester sauce because you like Worcester sauce, right?
But, no, it's not what I like, it's what you like.
No, but you told me to make me a breakfast, you said.
What I would have done if I was you, this is just if I was you, in your position, I'd have cooked the steak perfectly. I'd have cooked the eggs perfectly, seasoned everything, forgotten everything else, steak and eggs, great marriage, bottle of HP sauce. So I've got to say the best in the boys was Brian's, because I like my meat medium rare.
Thank you.
Now, what I like about your presentation, it's balanced. Tomato in the middle, bit of steak, and an egg each side. Naturally talented, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. No.
Egg
too
lips
good.
nicely. All right. I love steak and eggs.
Thank you.
We can see you've got a husband.
Is that good?
It's good.
Oh, okay.
Well rehearsed. Done it many times before. But, you know, very good. I like that. Very nice. And I think best overall, I've got to go Kelly. Right. What you had was all the ingredients for one of my favourite dishes, steak tartare, which is raw meat. So what we have the fillet of beef, we have the cornichons, which are the little gherkins, capers, onion, eggs, anchovies, crushed garlic, little seasoning, mustard, Worcester sauce, Tabasco sauce, ketchup, bit of olive oil, and parsley. And so it's that simple. But I will show you how to make this very simple dish. And I thought one of you would have made it today. Did the mincer not give you a big clue?
The what? The gherkin?
The mincer. I put the mincer right next to it.
No.
Okay, so what we do with our beef, we put in some cornichons, or little gherkins, capers, some onion, some parsley in, some chopped anchovies, as I say, a lot of people, crushed garlic, bit of oil.
You use French mustard if you want.
Yeah, Dijon, that's what I'm using now, Dijon mustard. Yeah. Worcester sauce. And I like Worcester, I like Tabasco.
You put that
Ketchup.
Worcester sauce in everything, more or less.
Tabasco sauce.
Now.
Egg yolk, mix it in. Bit of pepper. Not too much. So again, just in the cutter.
Right, I've only just realised that you do eat it raw.
You actually do eat it like that? Oh, yeah.
No.
How come you don't get sick of it?
Because if the meat's bad, it's going to be bad cooked or raw.
But if someone eats a raw egg, they could get like salmonella or something, so why?
Again, if...
Well, if you make mayonnaise, it's raw egg, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'll show you how I like to eat it.
Caviar, yeah.
Another one of your favourites, I suppose.
I'll get your spoons, you can eat it, but eat it first without the caviar, then eat it with the caviar. Give me your spoon. There you are, Mr. Davidson.
Yes, I've got a big mouth.
Now try it with the caviar. Now just search for the caviar, you see what it does to it.
I think Jim died and went to heaven because Marco spoon-fed him some on a spoon.
That's the nicest I've ever tasted caviar. I'm not a caviar man, but doesn't it add to it lovely?
That's the highlight, you know, being fed by the master. He's like, oh, lick, eat from my spoon.
Next up was a chance for Marco to demonstrate something new, how to open a can of worms. Yes, with the kitchens running like clockwork and everyone comfortable in their jobs, what better time for Marco to mix the teams up? It seemed only fair after a week, so that everyone was given the same opportunity to fall out with Jim.
So what I'm thinking of doing, I'm thinking of having a little juggle around. Do you want to have a mix of boys and girls, or do you want to stay girls and boys?
I'll stick with the boys.
Boys?
Mixed.
Mix would make it interesting. I'd like to help Kelly with her meat.
Yeah,
Mixed.
Mixed. Mixed.
Barry, I'm sorry, mate. You're the only one.
That's all right. That's okay.
Marco leaves to decide upon the new teams.
I'm quite up for the teams being mixed round because it means we're going to get different opportunities to do different things and work with different people. The only person who I would say I wouldn't be over the moon about would be Jim.
It looks as if we might be thrown together.
You and I?
Yeah, tonight. Well, we're both meat, aren't we?
Yeah.
If we get paired up, you can be the boss and I'll run around
I
after
don't
you.
want to be the boss.
I'll be it. You run around after me.
And when the girls and boys get mixed, I don't really want to be with Jim. Because I can't bear his constant sucking up to Marco. It's pathetic. And it makes me a little bit sick.
Right, girls, boys, come on. And so the red team is Mr. Davidson. Meat section, red team.
And I'm staying where I am.
No, you're going blue team.
I like being on the blue team. I love the ladies, but I'm very comfortable with boys. Abby is doing desserts, Paul's doing fish, and Barry and I are doing meat.
Brian,
Yeah.
your red team, pastry.
Oh, yay! I'm now in the red team. Myself, Anneka, Adele, and Jim. But as I was saying, good will always follow evil. Where I bring the good, Jim brings the evil.
That's me in it, and some earplugs I need. I prefer being with the blue team 1,000 mile an hour, but there again, I'm not very goal-friendly.
Mr. Davidson, you asked me to mix it up.
Jim, big old Jim, who is a misogynist in any case, he decides that, oh yeah, I'll say it so, I'll go over to the girls.
It was your choice, swap round, mix up, not my choice.
We were wrong, Marco.
Yeah.
We've gone beyond the point of no return.
I'm quite fine.
I'm sorry, Jim.
He's sitting over there as miserable as be damned. And we're going, and he's hard of hearing, so I keep going, Jim, Jim. He keeps looking around. It's hilarious, but he's not happy.
I love Jim with the girls. Look at him.
He's going to be so pissed off.
Hey, well, it was his choice. Are you missing us, Jim? Are you missing us?
Marco is evil, isn't he? Keeps walking past and giggling. How's it going down there in the red, Jim?
Peeled potatoes. Peeled potatoes.
I peeled tons of them this morning. So I go and lick them.
Yeah. Oh.
Watch me. Right there.
Me and Jim. Ooh. I've had this big beef all week about our potatoes keep being nicked from the fridge. And he went, oh, just nick some of the potatoes. So I went, brilliant. I said, you're on my team. I said, all week you've been on the other team. I said, you've been stealing my potatoes. So I said, at least now when I peel potatoes, they ain't going to go missing because the thief's with me. That's fine.
What are you doing?
Well, because I got told off for not getting all the eyes and black bits off the other day.
Leave the water cloudy and no one will notice.
Yeah, but he'll come in with his big old hands.
Who will?
Hey, Marco.
I'll cook them in a minute.
I like to do things properly, Jim.
Go on, you're going to be great fun, you are.
I'll just correct your mistake, shall I?
Yeah, excellent. I peeled a load of potatoes and she come along and she picked them up and started re-peeling them. And I said, what are you doing? She said, well, you've left eyes in them. I said, no, it's fine, little bits, they'll be fine. They're not fine. And then she started to scrape the eyes. I said, look, you're throwing half the potato away. Why don't you just pick the eye out? You're just taking all the potato off.
I am not taking all the potato off.
We're going to have to peel 5 more potatoes for all that stuff. Right, let's show me what you're doing.
I'm taking all the black bits off that you've left on.
Okay, where's the black bit? Watch, okay. Where's the black bit there?
I've probably gone over that bit, that's why.
Okay. Yeah, because half it's missing. Where's the black bit there? Find me one with the black
there.
bit. Right, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, and you're going to do what? All that?
No, I'm not. I'm going to
Do that.
You've... All right, then we'll both do that together then.
No, I'm leaving them like that. That's fine. I'm resigning. It's difficult to argue with a girl or ask them to do something. They think, oh, no, just a minute. So I'm just going to chill.
Jim is sat cross-legged on the floor, meditating. I'm not calling him a lazy beep. I'm calling him a lazy old goat.
Adele?
Yeah?
You're really cute.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, bless you.
Cute as hell. So if I say anything horrid tonight, it's because you're an honorary bloke.
Well, ignore anything horrible I might say to you.
Yeah.
And lock your bedroom door in case I stab you in the night.
Marco took the red and blue teams and shuffled the pack. And as with any game of cards, no one wanted the Joker, or Belensky, as it is in Abbey speak. Good news for Brian then, he's out of Jim's team. Bad news, so's Jim. Now, with service approaching and 2 new teams ready to go into battle, how would Jim cope? He'd spent a week annoying the blue team, ranting and raving, upsetting people and sulking. But from now on, things were going to be dramatically different. He'd be doing it to the red team.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, you are?
Nick. Nick Muñoz de Nacho. Hello, so how are you? Nice to meet you.
OK, red team, please. Again, tonight it's 76 customers. We're all a bit more fatigued, we're all a bit more tired. But again, same strategy, even though it's different teams. Stay focused, concentrated. We have to dig down deep tonight because I think we'll get a hit somewhere in the service. It'll be very, very hard. So let's not be scared of the service. We've always got through everyone so far, right or wrong. As I always say, just trust me tonight. I'm tired and I feel the pain. But I will take you by the hand again and I'll take you down that road and I'll get you there. Good service.
Thanks, Marco.
What's that?
OK, by your benches, please. Tonight, we're one man down, which we've been for a few nights now, but we've got 2 new members in the team. So you've got a new partner, you've been put into a new position with strange people around you. Well, maybe not so strange, but you know what I mean. And all I can say is stick to what we've always said. Stay concentrated, keep on pushing, keep on concentrating, keep on communicating, keep on wanting to feed 76 people a night. You know, just because we've done it the last 5, 6 nights, that doesn't mean that we don't want to do it tonight, right or wrong. OK, thank you very much.
Oh my good God, that's Vanessa Phelps.
I can't wait. We've been so excited though, haven't we?
It's so complicated. There are so many ingredients. It's quite difficult to grasp the concept of each individual dish, let alone cook the blinking thing.
She's very good at roast dinners, but just she doesn't like the process of cooking and preparing.
The thing about Mum is she's missing the passion in when she cooks, and hopefully Marco will instill this sort of passion in her.
Oh, my mum and my friends are here.
Oh, did you see them?
It's not fast, but it's slow food, so it will take a bit of time tonight.
How long?
Oh, about half an hour.
Been there, done that, definitely. I do not envy them. Jim Davidson looks seriously pissed off, actually.
Where do they find these people?
Shut up, my family are out there. Bloody cheek. Where'd they find these people?
Jim there, clearly not happy about the new team arrangements, spending most of the evening giving Brian looks that were filthier than Marco's bathwater. So with the all-new team formations in place, the next service was always going to be something of a challenge. But as far as Marco was concerned, it was just a case of another day, another bandana.
Spatula's there.
If you hate me after we finish, just remember the moment now.
Here we go, ready?
Veal, 2 salmon,
Yes,
1 trotter
Marco.
away.
Marco glares a bit, doesn't he? But he works so hard.
1 salmon, 1 sole. Well done.
If I don't make change now, I'll really struggle next week. So I've got to make them all stronger as individuals.
Where's your veal? Show me your veal. Show me your veal.
But I had to do double the work, otherwise I'm in trouble.
Push, push, push. Come on. Come on. Now, 2 caviar, 2 foie gras, 2 veal, Jim, 1 trotter, 1 salmon.
Roger that.
When we had all girls, we worked spot on as a team. Tonight, Brian and Jim, Brian, no problem with whatsoever. With Jim, the teamwork weren't up to scratch.
Who's put this on again?
That's me, sorry, Jim.
Come on, that's 2 now. Sake.
Well, we all make mistakes, Jim.
I know, yeah, I'm just pointing them out. That's 2 ragoos you put on and 2 gone up. It was going to be difficult working with new partners, but that's the catering industry, I suppose. How do you not moan at someone for setting fire to your piece of toast? Chatting to Brian, don't get the things cooked.
I don't think he dislikes me. I just don't think, you know, he's come from working with Barry, who's probably one of the nicest guys I've ever met, to kind of, you know, come into work with a young, ditzy girl. And he probably doesn't like that.
1 scallops in the oven, 1 consby, 1 salmon, 1 sole. Send it. Put the tray down, then you work better, don't you? Put
Yes,
1 step at a time. If I work like that, we get nothing out. That's going to be 6 minutes. We're really about, you know, come on, Tim.
Are they ready?
I think that's more important than a few seps, Tim. Seps take 1 minute to cook.
Harry, come on. You okay?
Yeah, don't worry about me.
It was Kelly and our first night together. Invariably, there's going to be a mistake along the way.
Throw away, throw away, throw away, throw away. Throw it all away, start again.
I burnt a fortune's worth of frogwa, and Marco said, just throw it away. Sorry, Marco.
Throw that burnt foie gras away, I don't want to be reminded.
I did, Marco.
There's a piece there, I don't want to be reminded.
I didn't do so badly on the red team, but since I've been on the blue team, I have not been able to cook.
It's bleeding, you know.
Yeah.
That is the
Sorry,
neck end,
boss.
yeah?
Blue team, the veal is slightly...
What are they doing?
Slightly undercooked, that veal. Which kitchen was it?
Blue, boss.
2 more veal on Tim. It was slightly undercooked, that veal.
2 more veal.
2 veal came back undercooked, rare in the middle, and Marco agreed that they were undercooked, and he was vexed about that.
Why do you have to pick 2 big ones?
I just took from the tray you told me to.
You've got some fucking logic here.
Should I put on some more oil?
Yeah, take that out. Take that out. Get a fresh pan on.
Get a fresh pan on.
Neanderthals. We sent them raw veal, yes? We gave them raw veal tonight, yes? So when it goes in the bin and they're sitting there and they're not eating, we have to cook it again for them. Do you think we should give them a piece that thick or that thick? Tim,
What have you done to this?
I was cooking it and then they asked for the mash, Jim. I can't do 2 things at once.
I'm leaving this team, you keep moaning at me.
We're not wearing these red silly hats and these red aprons for nothing. We are the red team, regardless of now the boys and girls have been mixed. We are the red team, we should work together.
Spatula. Who keeps putting me spatula up?
Yeah, let's have that one.
Who put it in there?
Probably me.
Please
I
don't.
apologise.
Please don't. I've nearly lost me frog while then.
Oh, stop moaning.
You want to do it. Don't take this away.
It was there, it's been there all night, actually. All he's done all night is his veal. I'm not allowed to touch it. I've been accused of stealing his palette knife. Palette knife, I'll stuff it right up his arse.
Oh, Adele.
How's your night been? No teamwork whatsoever. I know. Honestly, I could have cried about twice.
No. I saw it all. It was hideous.
I just had to take some really deep breaths because I thought I'm either going to go one way and punch him in the face, or I'm going to go the other way and cry. I'm not going to allow myself to do either of them. Not over old JD, anyway.
I can't do the red team anymore. I can't do it.
Now, if you're still uncertain who to vote for, here are some people who are very keen to help you make up your mind. Yes, despite everything they've been through, all of our chefs want to stay in Hell's Kitchen, and when I say all, I do mean some.
Please vote for me, because I'm by far the nicest. I am the best cook. I'm the oldest, which means I work twice as hard. And I'd like to stay here for the rest of my life. So for all the people out there that's hated me for years, now's your chance to keep me in hell.
This cookery training has gone on for a very, very intensive 9 days now, and I really want to quit while I'm alive. I've loved it, but if you've got it in your heart to vote for me through some nostalgia for those helicopter days, could you please instead vote for Adele? I think she's fantastic, and I really, really want her to win.
I'm having an absolute ball in here, and I want to learn so much more. So don't use your fingers for burning, use them for voting for me. Thank you.
Hello, and a big thank you to everyone who voted for me to stay in the show last week. But now I'm a red, but I'm still on pastries. And if you want to vote for me to stay in the house, and no, not stay in the house. Wrong show. Woo!
I just want to say thanks for everyone who voted for me to keep me in, and if you want to keep me in again, vote again. I'm having a really good time, and I've just moved on to cakes, and I want to learn how to make a cake on my own, so vote for me.
I'm here doing my hardest, my best, and I will continue to do that. I also understand who the favourites are, and I'm not one of them, and that's absolutely fine. I love Great Britain, but I would like to be voted off.
I'm getting to the point now where I think I know I can do the sole, I know I can do the turbot, I know I can do the salmon. What I want to do is maybe get to the front and dress it a little bit more as well. So if you can keep me a bit longer, I'll be very pleased with that.
I have now mastered the meat section, so I'm now moving on to the fish. I've done the preparation. I need a couple of days to learn how to cook the stuff. Then you can turf me out. But in the meantime, please vote for me.
Let's see one or two of the victims, of the diners in tonight. We can see that's a table of celebrity chefs, or as Marco would call them, chefs. Not sure if anyone else is... oh, that's Jane Torville, star of Dancing on Ice, a reality show where celebrities try and learn a new skill. Pointless idea. Hopes doesn't eat too much. Christopher Dean's still got to lift her up. Now, we heard that Adele didn't know which to do, punch Jim in the face or cry. Don't know about you, but I hate to see a girl cry. And already Jim wants to quit the red team, leaving Adele, Anneka and Brian with one big problem. Who's going to hang up the bunting? Just been told the phone lines are now closed, so please don't call, as your vote will not be counted, but you will still be charged. Well, back to last night, and for one kitchen in particular, things were about to get very busy indeed. Vanessa Feltz was ready to order her dinner.
You look a bit concerned.
We actually chose the blue team, right, because I didn't actually want Jim Davidson cooking for me. That's why we chose it.
What? You hate it? Why?
Dad, eat it.
It's disgusting. I think I'm going to be sick.
You're not.
Yeah, I think so.
He's not.
I need to know what this is stuffed with.
It's chicken, mousse and wild mushrooms. I'll tell you what that is. That is a three-star Michelin dish, would you believe?
Is it really?
Yeah.
Is it?
Positive.
I'd rather go to the McDonald's than that. Seriously, it's disgusting.
Well, it's not disgusting, it's just not to your taste.
It's not to my taste, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm quite happy to try and change it for a veal if you wish.
Yeah.
If you don't mind waiting.
The veal? No,
Yeah.
I don't mind waiting
No
for the veal.
problem. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Not at all, you're welcome. Marco?
We should have had Jim Davidson cooking.
I think it would be worse.
Jim. Yes, cook me another veal. Because he ordered a truffle and he didn't like it.
All right, I'll cook you another veal. I'll take it out and shove it up his arse if he wants as well.
Ah.
So on behalf of the kitchen, this has been cooked by Jim. For you.
No, you're taking a mickey.
Not at all, no, I wouldn't dare. No,
Oh,
This is cooked by Jim for you.
Jim cooked this, did he?
Yes, he did. So please, try it, please.
Okay.
That looks fantastic.
It's not pink. That's very nice.
Yeah, it's better?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you. My compliments to the comedian.
And as one customer complaint is resolved, another is heading towards Marco.
Get a haircut.
Marco, look at the veal.
It's pink, medium rare.
Fatty.
Well, you're not too slim, are you? Let's be honest. Look, stop being an egotist.
Table 7.
Go, come on. Arsehole. Nicholas.
Yes, Michael.
What table's the arsehole on?
Which one's that?
The one who just came up then.
What do you say, boss? I don't know what you said. What do you say?
No, it's a Côte d'Ivoire. It's from the rib, yes?
Yes.
It's like a ribeye steak. It's always got that band of fat in it.
Yes.
You can't do anything about the Côte d'Ivoire.
No.
Look, just because he's bald, don't take it out on me.
What did he want?
I don't know.
A wig.
He needs a wig. Tell him he needs a wig, not a meal. What a total cock he was, eh? Absolute cock. Take everything off his table.
Yes, Michael. OK, Trey, let's go, please. Trey.
Let's spoil his
Get
evening.
the tray.
Sport mine. Oh.
Sorry, Michael wants you to leave. I'm sorry. You've ruined your own evening, he says. There's not much I can do. Unfortunately, you shouldn't have stormed up to the pass like that. Simon.
I've never been thrown out of a restaurant in my life. You complain about something, you get thrown out.
The job's hard enough without bald-headed men coming up to the palace.
Our table's been cleared, the food's been taken away, we don't have a drink, and we're being thrown out.
Thank you.
The whole evening's a disaster.
Who's gonna drive you home tonight?
And so to wrap up yesterday's proceedings, another service had drawn to a close, the plates were stacked, and washed-up celebrities were putting them away. Plates were stacked and washed up, celebrities were putting them away. While out in the restaurant, the diners were about to give us the benefit of their esteemed opinions.
We would have paid a lot of money in a high-class restaurant for that, so thoroughly enjoyed it.
Service was terrible, but the food was excellent.
And my first initial absolute reaction before I tasted it is a hell of a lot better than Gordon's was.
All in all, it's not the best Saturday night's dinner we'd ever had. It really isn't, is it?
Absolutely first class. 9s and 10s, we're all 9s and 10s.
Yes, all 10s.
Firstly, I would like to say thank you very much for staying with me tonight. Some of you may have lost it tonight towards the end, but I lost it towards the end as well. We all nailed our colours to the mast. I don't think any of us should let any of them beat us or get to us, really. But anyway, come on, Nick.
It's very nice, that was, boss, actually. Some of the comments made by the diners of the Red Kitchen. Started, the scallops were beautiful.
Oh, sorry.
Anneka, you got something right for once, girl.
The presentation was great.
Thanks, Marco.
I could have paid top-notch prices in a 5-star restaurant. That's lovely. That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
It's my first night on scallops.
That's impressive. It is.
You did very well tonight, Anneka.
Blue Kitchen, here are some of your comments. Started, the presentation of the foie gras and the duck egg was beautiful, but the foie was sadly overcooked and tasted a bit like a sausage.
They always say a man is what he eats.
The lemon tart was beautifully sharp. It cut like a knife. Here are tonight's verdicts for the red and for the blue teams. The average score for the Red Kitchen is 8 out of 10.
Well done. 8 good, consistent.
And the average score for the Blue Kitchen is amazingly 8 out of 10. So again, a draw.
Well done.
Brilliant.
Well done, Barry.
Well, can I just say, what pleases me is the last 3 nights, both teams have scored 8 out of 10, which shows consistency. Thank you very much.
We had a tough night, but, you know, tough nights are tough nights, but you've got to still try to retain a standard. And that's what's important. We've had 8 out of 10 in both kitchens, which is very good.
What was wrong? I burnt all the foie gras.
As the celebrities leave the kitchen for the day, Adele talks to Anneka about Jim.
I'm a 26-year-old girl. I've never... Joey's a 50-odd-year-old man. He's like my dad. Do you know what I mean?
What am I going to do tomorrow down in that red team? Someone help me out here.
I had stuff on fire, and I said, what are you doing? Oh, shut up being miserable.
How the does that work?
Can I just say, don't answer him back.
No, I'm not going to.
That's what you mustn't do.
Yeah.
Will you promise me not to?
Try not to. It's
Don't
hard. No, but
answer him back, you're actually
lowering myself
lowering
to his
yourself.
level.
No, but I'll tell you what's hard. Normally I wouldn't, but during the service, when you're under pressure, and like I snapped tonight when I just said, hold on, Jim, I can't do 2 things at once. I'm sorry, I made a mistake with the brioche. Sorry, I burnt it. Sorry. You know.
Yeah, no, still during service, it's almost impossible.
I'm going to say I've had sexist remarks made against me or something.
You wish.
I don't wish. I do not wish at all.
It's hard enough as it is without having somebody looking down at you and like I catch you looking in the mirror like literally his face is like that. And it's like, it's not nice to be looked at like that.
Well, how can I tell her to stop burning my toast then?
Then pay attention to it.
No, she's burning it, not me.
Who is it?
Adele.
Bullying is the worst form
Yeah,
of abuse.
do you know what? I've never had any kind of, you know. But I just think.
But he looks so disgusting, old and gnarled and revolting and wizened and foul.
Yeah.
And you'll look gorgeous and popular.
I don't know about gorgeous.
No, but gorgeous and popular and doing your best and just keeping your head down.
Well, good night then. Let's go to bed.
Well, the remaining 8 celebrities are joining me now, and I'm sure the diners are all thinking as one. If the chefs are all in the restaurant, who the hell's cooking our dinner? So let's now find out which of the chefs will be hanging up their apron tonight, because the results are in. Good evening, celebrities. The public has been voting to save their favourite chef, and the one with the lowest number of votes must leave tonight. In 1 week's time, 2 will fight it out to win Hell's Kitchen, but right now 1 more has to go. So in no particular order, the first person who is safe and returning to Hell's Kitchen tonight is Adele. Well done, Adele. If you'd like to go back into the kitchen, carry on your work. Huge relief. The second person, then, to be saved by the viewing public is Barry. Well done, Barry. In you go. Fighting all the way. Popular choice. The third person. The third person returning to the kitchen this evening. Is Abby. You can go back. You're safe. Congratulations. So 3 are safe. And the fourth to be saved by the public vote is Brian. Yes! Well done, Brian. Back you go. You have been saved. So congratulations to Brian. The fifth person staying in the kitchen is Paul. Well done, Paul. So just 3 left, only one of whom is safe. And the sixth person to be saved by the public is Anneka. Well done, Annie. Back you go. And she so wanted to leave, which means it will either be Kelly or Jim. And I can reveal that the viewing public has decided that the person to be sacked and that should leave Hell's Kitchen tonight is Kelly. Kelly, if you'd like to say your farewells and then come and join us at the bar. Jim, you can go back to work. Sorry.
Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye, darling.
Are you sacked too?
Yeah. No, I'm sacked. You're not.
I'm not sacked?
What? Follow that camera.
Yes. Oh, no.
Kelly, hard luck. Come and have a glass of champagne. Sit down.
Is it cold?
Well, I hope it's cold, yes.
Can I have a foot rub?
Not just yet, no. Later. Are you happy, sad, relieved?
You
Everything.
tell me.
Is this a burnt hand here?
It's been an extraordinary, extraordinary experience. One I
Right.
will never forget.
OK, well, let's just see some highlights of that experience. We can see the best bits, the highs and the lows of Kelly.
When I first saw Marco, I thought, oh, holy mashed potatoes.
What did I say, Kelly? Why have you made a mess of my plate?
It could get quite wacky.
Oh.
Who turned the oven off? I've been to hell.
Throw it all away, start again.
I've had a rough evening. I'll be in therapy after the show. It's an extraordinarily incredible adrenaline rush.
Keep on pushing, look, there you are. Just take the pen. Thank you very much, Kelly.
Okay.
You've been a great help tonight.
But I'm having a blast.
You're having a blast, you said, so you must have been enjoying it.
Marco is extraordinary.
Is he?
He's really an incredible human being. He's stronger and got more gumption than anybody I've ever met in my life.
Right.
If you put a couple of people who've run marathons in there, they couldn't do it.
So you're a fan. You're a big fan of Marco.
I'm a big, big, big fan
And
of
do you feel as if
Marco.
you've learnt a lot while you've been here?
Yes, fingers are for burning.
Right. We all know that one. Yes. And it seems to be true. Everyone seems to have come out with third-degree burns. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And nappy rash.
Well, let's have a look in the kitchen and see whether your teammates are pining for you.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
They seem to be surviving at the minute. Who did you become particularly chummy with?
Rosie.
Right.
I guess they're getting rid of the old boats first.
Well, so Rosie was the one that you kind of connected with first of all, and then when Rosie left, was there anyone else that became your mate?
I loved the lady that I was working with. Forgotten her name.
Adele? Abby?
Adele.
You've forgotten them already.
Adele. And Barry. Barry, I really love Barry. He's wonderful.
Right.
Everybody's wonderful.
Who do you think, was there anyone that kind of struggled in there, or were you all roughly the same level?
To tell you the truth, I've been so busy burying my head in shallots and veal and pigs
anyone else?
and insides of animals.
But would you pick anyone out as being the best?
Being the best?
I mean, yeah, who should we put our money on? Who do you think is going to win?
I think Abigail really wants to win, and the one I
You've gone already. Brian, yeah, Jim, maybe Barry.
My partner. Who was my partner?
Adele.
Adele.
Yeah.
Yes.
You keep forgetting.
I keep
Adele's
forgetting,
name.
and she's so wonderful. I think she
Yeah.
really wants to win.
Well-
Adele and both the A's want to win.
Yeah. Well done anyway. Thank you for
Thank
sticking
you
it
very
out
much.
as long as you did. That's all we have time for tonight. Join us again tomorrow night at 9 o'clock on ITV1 for a feature-length 90-minute show. But from all of us now, it's a very good night.